Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. What's tea, what's tea, what's tea? What's tea, what's tea, what's tea? Hello, hello, hello. Why does it look all like weird? Hello, ladies. I hope everyone is doing well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Coach Anwar. I'm a dating coach for Black and brown women, and I am here because I told you that I would come back on Sunday nights. For the girls that were on Friday night, I challenged you all. I challenged you all to make it happen this weekend. I challenged you all to make it happen this weekend. Do y'all remember? Someone said I was waiting for this. Yes, honey, it's Brittany, bitch. It's Anwar, bitch. Don't get me speaking Kosa again, girl. I challenged you all to. I challenged you all to get a guy to buy you a drink and to get 2 numbers. That is what I challenged you to do on Friday. Who did it? I want to know who did it. Romy said, Anwar, you got me a boyfriend. Love from Tampa. Allie No said, we not doing Kosa tonight. Why not, girl? Erica said, we need more mouth clicks, child. I know. Okay, it's nothing. I'm fine said, I got 2 numbers and no drink. All right, girl, you gotta be. You gotta be. The right said, done. Okay, Tori and Queen said, me. Yes, girl. Okay, let me see what else. Who else got their life? Tony said she got a date. I love that. Mikhail said she loves the shirt. Honey, Miss Brittany. OG Mamiana said, Anwar, love you. How was your day? It was good. Okay, Shawnee said, I almost did it. I got a number. Great. Great, 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 great. Okay, Lovely said 3 numbers and 2 drinks. Bitch, no shade, but you are a teacher's pet. Okay, let me see what else y'all talking about up in here. Okay, Stay Fit says she missed the challenge. Do what you gotta do. Said I didn't leave the house. You did not do what you needed to do then. Okay, Princess. Alyssa, she did it. Terry Lynn said, Coach, I got stood up tonight. Uh-oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You always want to do a phone date, honey, before you go on a physical date. Most of the guys will stand you up on the phone date, and so it will help you not get stood up, okay? Cherdonta said, yes, 2 numbers and a drink. I know that's right. Good. Now, Friday night, I gave y'all the blueprint in terms of how to work a room. Did y'all work a room this weekend? Okay, hello, Miss JBD said, I got 1 number. Then he told me he's an atheist. Doesn't matter, girl. Tell him he doesn't have to believe in a God, girl. He just needs to believe in buying you a drink. That's what I'm talking about, girl. Y'all are trying to marry these randos in the bar, in the club, in the lounge. I'm asking you to do it for the plot. I'm asking you to have fun because the girls who date for fun get into relationships. The girls that date for marriage stay single. And if you don't believe me, talk to the older women in the church. Someone said I need a do-over. Yeah, y'all missed the tea. I was acting a goddamn fool on Friday. I'm literally looking at that video now because I'm trying to figure out whether I need to put it on YouTube or not because it was so racy and it was so messy. And bitch, I have children. Like, I don't want them looking me up one day and listening to some of the shit I said on Friday. It was just that crazy. What I'm gonna do though, ladies, is I'm going to put the second half of that Friday night live in my podcast this Wednesday because it's all about how do you work a room? How do you get 3 numbers and at least 1 to 2 drinks purchased for you? Okay? Someone said, put it on YouTube, please. Girl, I already said I'm probably not going to do that, girl, because I have a reputation. I'm a virgin. Stay Fit with Shan said, honey, Friday's live was the best. Girl, it really was, girl. Epiphany said, post it. Girl, don't tell me what to do. I'm grown. Um, so yeah. Oh, gee, man. You ought to say I was so disappointed. Girl, I said I was going to come back if y'all were going to do this challenge. Yeah? Someone said, I missed it. I was babysitting. Honey, you needed to man sit. That means sit on men, not babysit. That's why we're here. Do you hear me? Yes, Coach Erica Love. North, south, east, west. You caught that tea. You caught that tea. Oh my God. April said, I didn't get the memo on the challenge. I was hungover from the click game. Girl, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. Someone said, I love the necklace. Thank you, girl. I love my husband. The girls who know. Oh my gosh. Okay, so my challenge for the girls that missed it was that you needed to get 2 numbers and to get 1 drink purchased for you. Yeah. So that was the challenge. Let me see what y'all are talking about here. Yes, honey, girls just want to have fun. Yes, honey, do it for the plot, girl. That's what it's all about. Base Beauty said, Lord, the church elders done. Well, here's the thing, honey. You're in this chat because you want to get a guy. You want to be in a relationship. You don't want to be an usher for the rest of your life. Not on the Lord's Day. Not on the Lord's Day, right? Should I vogue my cross? Should I vogue my cross, girl? Straight to hell, honey. I'm going straight there. Gay there, girl. I'm going gay there, not straight there. Oh, Lord. Give me the strength, honey. Are y'all clocking this tea? Okay, someone said, what's your podcast? It's called Get Your Guy Coaching Podcast. Search it on Apple or Spotify right now, and subscribe. Someone said, I can't even get 1 number. Girl, that's why I gave y'all the blueprint on Friday's Live. I'm going to put it in the podcast so you guys have that blueprint. I literally gave you from the time that you step into the place to the time that you leave. I really gave away all my shit. I gave some of the shit that I gave to my clients that pay me multiple thousands of dollars, I gave to y'all for free. Because that's the mood that I was in. I was letting y'all have it, honey. Tanya said, your kids are going to think you're iconic. Yeah, it's really funny because, they just think of, me as the person that cooks dinner and picks them up from school sometimes. And then when we're out and about, like when we're in America and we're traveling and they have all these amazing Black women come up to me and say, oh my God, thank you so much. You helped me get a man, da 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 da. They're like gagged. They are gagged. So it's true. Well, I think they don't know how quote unquote iconic I can be. Stay with Chan said, they're going to say my dad was crazy and we love it. Yeah, they don't get this side, honey. They get the responsible side. I get to be messy with y'all because you all make me feel at home and comfortable and safe. Krista said, you were on 1. I was on 1, 2, and 3, girl. What was that song? 1, 2, 3, 4, get your woman on the floor. All right. Just here said, I depend on YouTube heavily. Your girl beyond dates. I know that's right, girl. Just Sharon said, I'm surprised your mama didn't come and get you. I know. I think she was tired that night and didn't get to see my live. And I'm glad that she didn't, girl, because she would have whooped me. That's how bad it was. For sure. Whooped. Queenie said, let me just wait for this podcast because I need the tea. So this podcast episode is going to come out on Wednesdays, honey. Wednesday. Yeah. Justine said, is your man in the army? No, girl. No, girl. I know that most of the military in the army is gay, but no, he's not. He's a teacher. Elizabeth said, I went to a Mexican restaurant, but the men were womp womp. Doesn't matter, girl. You had a challenge. Girl, if the president gives orders for the special forces to do what they need to do, they do it. No, I'm not saying I'm the president, but y'all are special forces. Y'all need to come through with this challenge, honey. Okay, let me see. Girl, I lost my place already. Okay, here's what we do here. Ask questions about your dating life, love life, men, relationships, what be it. I will answer it. I'm not going to be on here for long, honey, because I still have work to do. Honey's busy, girl. Every day there are clients getting into relationships right now in my program. So if you want to be one of them, definitely book a call. We'll see if it's a good fit. But girl, busy. I had a client from the DMV get into a relationship yesterday. I have a client in the Midwest. I got into a relationship today. A couple days ago before that, I had a client in Dallas who got into a relationship. So every week there's at least 3-4 women in my program that are getting into relationships. And I know I say it like very like nonchalantly, but to be honest with you, it's like a regular occurrence in my program. So it's the expectation more than anything else. So if that is something that's of interest to you over the next year, you want to join my program, okay? Joe said that podcast is low-key therapy. Well, girl, I would say it's high-key, but that's just me. TH said I might have messed up with a guy. How so, girl? How so? Miss Naya, hey, girl, hey. Natalie, I am, said I love the podcast. Thank you, girl. Thank you so much for the support. We really try to tell the tea, honey. The right one said, what's the assignment for next week? Girl, you're not a client. My clients get homework every week and assignments and challenges every week. This is what it looks like to be in my program. Yeah? So, Stephanie said, just follow the podcast. Awesome. Thank you so much, girl. Appreciate it. Uche said, forgive me, Anwar. You're not forgiven. I barely left the house. Why, girl? It's not March 2020. COVID is not going to get you, girl. I'm going to try again next weekend. Okay, that's better. Miss Naya said, you were very generous. I try, girl. I try my best. Tony said she has a date. I know that's right, girl. Eloquent, thank you so much for the 4 roses. Let me see what y'all are talking about. Miss Naya, thank you so much for the 6 cloud breads. Kiana said, what's the best way to find men in New York City? The funny thing is about in NYC is that you just have to go outside. They'll find you. All you have to do is, eye life, smile. H said, T sis, you messy. Am I? Am I messy, y'all? Or am I very much in order? Queen said, girl, the men he speaks of, they are out there. I am a testimony. I was single for 8 years, then bam. Get it, girl. China said, just follow the podcast. Thank you, girl. Tori and Queen said, a time was had Friday. It truly was. Now, y'all, let me know. Should I post it on YouTube? Should I post some of it on TikTok and IG? Let me know, y'all. Should I do it? Because I don't know. I just feel like sometimes I gotta be professional. And I just don't know. Now, if the guys are approaching you and they're rude, you don't need to tell them about themselves. You need to give them mother disappointed. Oh, I thought that you were going to be a gentleman, but I'm not feeling safe anymore. And then you just turn your back. Just turn your back. Okay, let me see. Someone said, what's the name of the podcast again? It's called Get Your Guy Coaching Podcast. Okay. Okay. Y'all told me I have to post this thing, so I guess I will. I will tell my assistant tomorrow morning to post it. Now, I hope I don't get a lot of shit on YouTube because the girls on YouTube like to come for me. Okay, SK said, I did my part, got my drink, and 2 numbers. Yeah, the reason why I'm asking you all to do this because I need you to understand how easy it is. And the fact, like, if you literally do this every week, you will have a boyfriend in 2 to 3 months. It's actually much more, it's easier than you think. And it's more fun. So that's why I've asked you to do this. Yannick said, how do we feel about short men? Well, I need to let you know something, y'all. The short men are packing. Yannick. You need to get with a short king. I think y'all think that 5'8" is short. Girl, that's the average height of a man. Try him, girl. Try him. Try the ride. See how it goes. Sophia said, just discovered you a few weeks ago and your podcast episode on the mother wounds changed my life. Thank you. You're so welcome, girl. We got to do this work, but we also get to have fun in the meantime. Yeah? Here's what I know. I know that you are going to have to break your own heart. And once you do that, you will hurt. And once you hurt, you will heal. And once you heal, you will allow yourself to love yourself. And once you love yourself, you will learn yourself. And once you're able to learn yourself, you will be able to share that and teach that to other people. So there are podcast episodes where we break your heart and allow you to do so. Because just like in my program, because we know that that is the first step on your road to getting your person. Okay? Someone said 6'4" and up. Don't be fooled by height, honey. Those 6'4" boys, they're not really killing it the way that you think. Unless they're scanty. Okay? Oh my God. EJ Mode said, do not post it. Post all of it on IG or YouTube, okay? Azorable said, think of all the children that could be born because of that live. Yeah, girl, you know there's a special on Netflix about this guy, or a show that's like, you know, he has like 1,000 children out there. Girl, I might do the same thing based on this advice. Oh my God. Okay, Michelle said don't post it. So it was, okay, edit the clicks out. Okay, got it. Yeah, that's T, y'all. That's T. Don't post the clicks. That's right. That's what I think is the T. Loyalty said post it, but edit the T part out. Okay, I will. Y'all really trying to protect me, and I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. Y'all really looking out for me. Okay, let me see what y'all are asking over here. Let me scroll up. How to talk to a coworker I like. Let them come to you, girl. Let them come to you. Don't try to make a coworker situation happen. What will happen is that person, if that person starts asking you, hey, do you want to have lunch? Then they're interested. Okay? But don't try to make it happen. Yeah. Post like 10-second clips of different episodes at the end of the year. Okay, I might do that. I might do some of that. I might put some of it in the podcast, I think. Okay, y'all got me together, girl. I'm gonna post it, but I'm gonna take the part out that was a bit risque. M Pop said, Friday you loaded the pew pew and emptied it. Okay. Sincerely said, I love how you teach. Thank you, girl. Okay, let me see what the questions are. The Gold said, why are men so intimidated by women that have themselves together? Well, men want to take care of you. And if they can't take care of you, if they can't provide for you, then they feel like they don't have any value as a man. So I think that they feel like competitive, not necessarily intimidated. There's a difference, yeah? Now, some men will feel threatened and try to humble you and make you small, right? But that's why you have to make sure that your boundaries are way up. R said, should I be going out alone? Yeah, go out alone, girl. Like if you're at a bar, go out alone. The only places that I would say don't go out alone are sporting events, sport bars. I'm trying to think if there are other places where you shouldn't go out alone. That's mainly it. Maybe like a salsa bar or something. You want to like be able to do your thing, go back to a friend. Do your thing, go back to a friend. Okay, let me see what questions you have. Chef Sparks said, went to a Missy Elliott concert by myself last night, got a number while I was jamming. I know that's right. Mocha said, my boyfriend won't marry me. If he hasn't engaged within 2 years, it's probably, he's probably not into it. Don't be one of these women that is with a guy for 5 and 6 years and doesn't have a ring. Because if you don't have a ring, if you're not married, if you haven't gone through the wedding, you are a placeholder. And I'm sorry to be very harsh about it, but I want to be really clear so that it can wake you up if you find yourself in this situation. Now I'm talking to women that are 25 and older. If you're 22, girl, he barely got his degree, hopefully. He's not ready for it. But if you're 35 and you've been with a guy since you were 30, this is prime years, prime real estate. That's why I say 2 years. I get people into relationships, at least 3 women every week. I know what it looks like. I know a lot of people are like, oh my God, 2 years is so soon. When a guy knows, he knows. He does not play around with you. After 6 months, he will know if he wants to marry you or not. After a year, he's probably going to be in prep mode, saving mode for those next 6 months and propose to you. If at any point you're with a man and you start realizing that the dates aren't as extravagant as they used to, it's not because he doesn't like you. It's not because he's being lazy. It's because he's saving. A lot of girls, I see this happen because I also have a relationship program called the Get Your Ring program. A lot of the women who get their guys in my program go into the Get Your Ring program. And I see this a lot. He's not taking me out as much as he used to. He's saying things like, oh yeah, that's a little expensive. I don't know if I want to go to that thing. That's because he's going to get you a really great ring. And he's going to try to make sure that the wedding is amazing. If the guy is your guy. That's what it looks like. Some of the girls said, but I'm 5'10". What if you're a 5'11" woman? Here's the thing. You have two approaches here. If you just focus on trying to make an Olympic athlete or, an NFL star, yeah, girl, only date 6'2" mofos. Okay? If you are looking to find your person, you will 5 to 7 exit if you allow yourself to ride the Disney rides. You just focused on riding the Six Flags rides. Girl, ride them all. See which one is the best. Okay? You need to go to the bathroom? Okay, go right here. Girl, that was my daughter sleepwalking, girl. You know when you're in the middle of the night, girl, and you don't know if you're coming or going? That's what happened to her. Can't help it. Yes. Okay, let me see what y'all are talking about. Do you coach men? I don't. Unfortunately. Coke Bottle Curl said, where do I need to go to find a Dom man? Are you talking about like 50 Shades? Asher Unruly said, you're the... Oh, girl, I don't know about that. Jasmine said, what if you aren't a bar or a club person? So one of the things that I do in my program is we figure out what your flirt style is. We also figure out, how you get into your, what we call your main character energy, which is a mix of both masculine and feminine energy. And then we use that information and inform what places you need to go to. So there's a bit of strategy involved when you are a client in the program. Okay. Tyra said, should we forgive cheaters? Well, yeah, because they're cheating not because of you. They're cheating because of themselves. When a child acts out, when a teenager acts out, you know that it is because they don't know themselves. That most cheaters do that because they feel disempowered, and they don't know themselves, and it's ego. Sex is about control, and for many men, especially men of color, they don't have control over their own lives. White men run their lives. Society, systems run their lives, right? So a lot of them will cheat. Okay, let me see what's going on. Okay, Dre said the clicks would get you in a whole lot of trouble. April said the clicks were the highlight of the evening. Mira said, can we get the tea on an exclusive clip or something? So here's what I was talking about, because there were a lot of questions about who was DL and who wasn't. And I was sharing my time as a fun boy and what I knew about the tea, about some of the parties that I used to go to, and conversations with other fun boys and who they engaged with and who they hadn't engaged with. I still have some of those conversations with some people now. So I was sharing what I knew. Okay, let me see what y'all are talking about. User 620, what do you think about the men in Ohio? Oh, I don't think about them. I think that You should go to Michigan. Asher said there are so many gay men faking in Atlanta. I guess so, girl. P. Marie said, guys don't approach me in Alabama. Atlanta, they do. Should I move? Don't move for men. Atlanta's wild. Wild. Don't think that all attention is good attention. There is a difference between having a fun weekend there and living there. Go there for weekends. That's what I would say. Third Grove said, send it to your dating strategy starter course enrollees. I just might. Evelyn said, where are all the providers, Anwar? You have to, when you are looking for a provider, you have to understand that providing is not just financial. Providing is about providing solutions. So you have to look for a man that is going to provide solutions. So those happen in a variety of different careers, right? You know, you want to make sure that guys that, because they're not, you're asking a question like, oh, they're all in one room or they're all in one place. They're not. This is a mentality, right? And so, for example, let's say you're at a lounge or a bar and you're with your homegirls and you see a set of guys there, right? Most of the time, the girls will bring a lot of attention to the guys that are most charismatic, the guys that are louder, the guys that are being the fun guy. That generally is not the guy that is the solutions oriented man. That's the party animal. That's the promoter. The solutions guy, he's probably having a one-off conversation with someone because he's probably either helping him or he's probably the one that has organized the entire event and probably is going to pay for everybody. Or he's the one who's saying, okay, next stop, we're going here. That's the guy that you want to engage with. He generally is not going to be the loudest person. But most of you all often engage with the loudest person. When you're chatting with a guy, hone in on the guy that's not talking a lot. Engage him and see what happens. And no shade, girl, but the quiet ones are the ones that got the tripod. Yeah, group dad tea. I hope that's helpful. Okay, let me see what's going on here. Nisha said, oh, but the dom lifestyle is outside the bedroom too. Yeah, girl, but this is what they call a soft top. You want a soft guy outside the bedroom and a hard guy inside the bedroom. That's what we call a soft top. Sir Ket said, is it really okay to flirt first? Yes, girl, please do. What the girls don't understand is that women have been flirting first forever. That's why the girls were dropping their handkerchiefs. It's not that they were clumsy. It's because that was them flirting first. And you get to do it as well. I think a lot of women think like, oh my God, I don't want to flirt first. That's me being in my masculine. Not necessarily. Yeah. Yeah, the loudest one had the smallest C's and normally no money. His personality and his charisma keep him in the group and people pay for him because he's the entertainment. But he's not someone that you need to take seriously. Okay, let me see what y'all talking about all up in here. Miss Kita said, I reconnected with the gym. I don't want to mess it up. I need your help. Here's what I want y'all to know. If he's your guy, there's nothing that you can say or do that will mess it up. Nothing. You can't say the wrong thing, do the wrong thing. And that's on Mary Got a Little Lamb. Jehovah, thickness, name is insane. Yes, bitch. Can you speak on Irishmen? What is there to speak on? They're everything. I always tell my girls, if he's an I girl, the eyes have it. Irish, Italian. Irish men are very much into black women. Irish men are the blacks of the whites. Dublin girl should be a next travel destination, especially northern Dublin girl. That's like the they really into it, honey. If you are there for a couple months, girl, you'd have 3 boyfriends. And the gag is, if you ever see like a white guy with a black woman in the US, he probably has a good amount of Irish in him. Chastity said, love your content. Thank you so much. B said, any insight on why white men versus black men courting women is so different? I think that I will speak to history, right? Historically speaking, interracial relationships were something that was frowned upon. So you couldn't be forthright and direct with your flirting. And there's still remnants of that today. So you're not going to understand that a white man is flirting with you if you're a black woman, because it's not going to be in your face. That's why I always say, if you have a conversation with a white man that is longer than 2 or 3 minutes, he's flirting with you. It's not a friendly neighborhood conversation. He's not shooting the shit at Target. He wants you. So, you're gonna have to make it work. Rita said, hello, Anwar. Any thoughts on Russian men? They packin'. Now, in my personal experience, I never had a packin' Russian, but everyone else that I talked to, packin'. They are emotional, quick to anger. Yeah, but givers. Givers. Someone said, should I leave the DMV? I wouldn't. If I were a black woman, I would either be in the DMV or in the Durham Raleigh area. North Carolina or DMV. That's it. Miss Kita, thank you so much for the heart me, girl. Appreciate it. And thank you all so much for the 28,000 likes. If there's anything that I said that has resonated with you, tap, double tap, triple tap the screen. Let's get these likes up. Okay, rehumanize. You got 1 number and a free drink. I like that. I'll give you a B-, girl. Who dat 191 said you are a genius. Thanks. You're so welcome, girl. Let me see. Jelly said, what is a modern day way of dropping the handkerchief? Smiling, waving, just looking, eye contact, T-girl. Let me see what's going on here. What about Polish men? That's why they call it the Polish sausage, honey. Dot, dot, dot. Asher said 3 girls had boyfriends from you. Every week. Every week. If y'all are interested in working with me professionally, definitely book a consultation call and we'll see if it's a good fit. Gigi La said I got 1 number. Good. Good, 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 good. So here's the tea, y'all. If you're like not really feeling him or you're like, he a little oublé to me, you tell him, I'm gonna take your number. But if you feel in the guy, you give him your number. Okay? You gotta change it up depending on the vibe. P. Marie said, y'all getting numbers, I just get stares. So that's why you need to listen to my podcast episode on Wednesday, because I literally 30 minutes go through how to work a room so that you don't get just stares. You get the real deal Holyfield. Yeah. Okay, let me see what's going on IG, honey. How my IG sisters at? How are they? What's the tea? Do what you gotta do says, yeah, Italy has a racist reputation, so that worries me. Here's the thing. I have a statistics undergrad degree. So most things happen in a normal distribution curve. Low, high, low, right? The thing about Italy, and I've lived there myself, and I speak fluent Italian, is it goes like more parabolic. So it looks like it's like a U shape. So that means you have more racists, but also more people that absolutely adore black people and love them. So Rome and southern Rome, south of Rome, that's where you want to go. Demia Lucy said, what part of Canada is good to find a man? I would say Montreal. Don't go to Vancouver. Don't go to Toronto. Wonderfully Made said, how do you break it off with a guy you've had a few conversations with, but you see they aren't interested? You just let them know, hey, it's been good getting to know you. Unfortunately, I'm not feeling a connection, but I want to wish you the best of luck. G Honey said, what questions do we ask on dating apps to qualify a date? So there are never going to be enough or specific questions that will qualify a date. You're going to have, here's what I teach my clients. You're going to have a complete system or strategy to help to evaluate whether a guy is relationship ready or not. And so this is I have a proprietary strategy that I teach all of my clients how to use, so that the only people that they're going out with them on physical dates are cream of the crop. What that means, though, and I want to share this for anyone that is interested in joining my programs, is you're not going to have a lot of dates every week. Oftentimes, my program is about quality and not quantity. So my clients have like one high quality guy a month. But within the 6 months, 1 out of 5, 1 out of 6 of those guys is probably going to be a match for them. That's how we do it in my program. And it can be really frustrating because you're chatting with all of these guys, but none of them are going through the strategy. But that's what we do. And that's why we're so successful. Open door culture said, you're right. I smile and say hello to everyone now, and I see the level of engagement. It's so much fun. It really is fun. Adwa said, which Caribbean men are marriage material? Not all are equal. Let's crowdsource this. Ladies, which Caribbean men do you think are marriage material? Put your answers in the chat, and we'll see if there's a consensus here. I want to know what y'all think. Everyone's saying none, honey. Someone said Trini. I said where? Haitian. The Haitians will hate you. Someone said sometimes Haitians. Haitians are the Caribbean Nigerians, girl. Someone said Puerto Rican. Other people said definitely not Dominican. Someone said Tay Diggs from 24 years ago. That's a read. Someone said a European man vacationing in the Caribbean, and that was another read. Antigua and Barbuda. Is that how you say it? Jasmine Riki said, not Jamaicans, no shade. I feel that. Well, let me see what the IG girls are talking about. What they're saying. Everyone's saying none. None, not one. I've heard none. The non-Caribbean ones. Okay, BVI. Oh, absolutely not, she said. Okay. Someone said, sorry, Dad, Jamaican flag. Ex-husband is Trini, enough said. Oop, another read. Y'all reading these Caribbean men down, honey. Down. Well, guess what? Nobody's getting their groove back down there. Violet said, black girl talking to a Dominican has some red flags, but I'm really attracted to him. Girl, some red flags is all red flags. That's the thing. I don't care if you're attracted to a man. Here's what I know. A Dominican will break your heart and your back. You've got to figure out which one's more important. And right now it sounds like you don't care about your heart. And you don't care about your back. You want it broken. When I tell you, don't sleep with him. You will be stigmatized. And you won't know what to do with yourself. That's why all those girls from 90 Day Fiancé, they always trying to marry a Dominican that's done nothing for them. Someone said, what's wrong with a broken back? I'm trying to tell you right now, they're literally putting a spell on you. And you're going to be chemically bonded to them, and it'll affect the way that your brain works. Someone said she did already. I know. You didn't need to call her out on that. I didn't know she did. She already letting the red flags go. She knows that the red flags are there, but she doesn't care. But, girl, that's no shade. We're not judging you, because we've all been there. Whether it was Dominican, whether it was a light-skinned dude, whether it was some other guy, dreadhead, we've all been demonetized. Yeah, honey, when they hit that bottom, you gone. Yes, honey. Hmm. If someone is asking why not Haitians, I just feel like when they ask that question, it feels like, what am I doing this for? I feel like, ugh, sometimes I feel like MLK girl. I'm trying to bring us to the promised land, honey. And there are just some people that don't want to go. Oh. Someone said, it's nothing I find it. Understood. Let's move on. Girl, we're having fun here. Um, okay. Let me see what else is going on. Uh, Miss Salmon said, hi, Anwar. Thanks for your solid dating advice. You're welcome, girl. Although, we're just kind of kikiing here. Kitty Von Licious said I was demonetized by an overweight lover. Okay. Um, see what's going on here. Why do men come back to say hello, then have nothing to text afterward? Because they're just trying to check a box. They just want to see, do I have her in my pocket or not? Is she still going to respond? It's like stringing you along a little bit. And then if they get bored or they're lonely, they'll re-engage with you and try to hook up with you. Someone asks, would you all ever date someone smaller than you? Here's what I know. If you're a plus size girl, those guys that are half your size, they're into you. As long as they can pick you up, give them a chance, girl. What about, someone asked, what about the guys that offer their IG instead of their number? Just let them know, oh, I don't really communicate via IG. Set the boundary. Any advice on Dutchmen? I'm going to Amsterdam in 2 days. Yeah, girl. They're probably going to be into you. You're going to have to, but you're going to have to let them know that you're interested. Be very American. Be very in your face. Dutch people are very direct. They want directness, but you're going to have to also give them direct, like, I'm in it. I'm in it to win it. Yeah? Riri both said, got me a tall, thin MIT grad. I know that's right. It's your Nana Jazz said, what do you think of friends with benefit situations? That's not really like an area that I engage with. Like the clients that come to me want to get into relationships, want to be married, and want to have children. So that's the work that I focus around. So that's not something like I don't engage with my clients. We block those individuals. Okay. All right. I was just going to come on here for an hour. It's been a little bit over an hour because I told you I would come on because I wanted to follow up on the challenge that I gave you on Friday. I'm proud of most of you who did the challenge. Um, y'all continue to do the challenge. 2 numbers, 1 drink every week. What's today? July, August, September, October. By Halloween, you should have a man. If you continue to do this every week. Yeah? You won't be saying trick or treat. You're just going to say treat. Because you're not going to have any more tricks. If you continue to do this challenge every week. Okay? Someone said, what's the challenge? Every week you need to get 2 numbers. And get a man to pay for a drink for you. Someone said, it feels like work. It doesn't have to. When you step into your power as a queen, you'll realize that you can do this with the tip of your pinky. Okay? If you need more specific help, personalized help with doing this and doing this well, book a call with me so that we can not just help you maximize your outer dating strategy, but also help you heal internally, because that's really where the work comes in. You can get into a relationship today by lowering your standards. We want to make sure that you're getting into the right relationship, but also that you are the woman that's ready for the best relationship of her life. I don't want you to be a self-sabotager. I don't want you giving too much. I don't want you with your heart closed so that you can't deeply connect with a man. That's what my program gives. So if that's something that you feel like I might need a little bit of help on, book a call. Yeah? Someone said, lower my standards. There are people that will settle and lower their standards because they like the attention of a man. I'm not saying anything that's crazy. I'm saying that because it's a reality for a lot of women out there. And what I'm saying is that you don't have to do that. But it takes a certain level of healing to get to a point where you don't do that, or you don't need to do that. Yeah? A lot of people say, oh, I don't settle. I don't settle. There are men that you know are not it, but you will still respond to their text messages. That is settling. If you're engaging with a man right now that you know full goddamn well that he will never be a boyfriend, that he will never be your husband, that is settling. That is lowering your standards. That's giving your time and energy to something and someone that is not, like, that's not worthy of it. And this is not me coming for you. I want to be really clear about this. I want to be clear that you don't have to do that. What we're doing in those situations is we are valuing the attention more than safety. Because those situations are emotionally safe and you will get your heart broken, but you are valuing the attention more because ultimately what is happening is that you are fulfilling a need that was never fulfilled in the first place, coming from abandonment, rejection, or neglect from your parents. So this is the deeper work that we do in my program. Y'all think that you're not settling, but you are. You got, girl, I want to, scissors, girl, boundaries, healthy boundaries. Letting someone go, blocking them are healthy parts of dating. You're not a bitch if you block someone. This is about your emotional safety. Exactly. Chastity, you caught it, girl. She said, we're often bored on the low. You're bored, you're lonely, and oftentimes you're horny. And there are ways to manage each and every one of those things. Yeah? That's the work. Someone said, I feel attacked. This is not a call out. This is a call in. Because a lot of the girls think that they kill in the game. And you might be killing yourself. No shade. Okay? All right, y'all. Book a call, honey. Book a call. No shade, but some of y'all need this. And I'm here to help you. All right? Riri Bo said, thank you for the tough love. I always think that the way that I think about my coaching is like a newborn baby. There's a level of gentleness, but you have to be firm. And you need to support the neck, right? As my granny would say. And that has to be firm. If you wanna, chat with these so-called experts who just give you inspirational quotes on IG or tell you obvious things like, don't talk to a man that's gonna use you, great. That's not gonna move you forward. We have to, like I was saying earlier in this call, we have to be really clear about what is going on with us. We have to hurt to heal. Yeah? And once we heal, we'll be able to love ourselves, know ourselves, share ourselves. Okay? All right, my loves. Be well. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.